Welcome back, rodeo fans. Today, we're diving into a topic that will really get your heart pumping and your adrenaline rushing. The top 5 bulls that changed rodeo forever. These legendary animals didn't just buck. They redefined the sport and set new standards that forever altered the course of bull riding. The bull riding world isn't just about the riders. The bulls are where the real magic happens. Some of these bulls were so wild, so powerful, that their mere names became synonymous with greatness. They weren't just bulls. They were living legends of the sport. From their sheer power to their legendary status, these bulls redefined what it meant to ride and gave us some of the most unforgettable moments in rodeo history. So, grab your cowboy hat, sit tight, and let's get into it. You won't want to miss this list of the bulls that changed rodeo forever. 5. Bushwacker. Starting off our list is one of the most well-known bulls in rodeo history, Bushwacker. This bull is famous for his incredible power and jaw-dropping rides. If you've ever heard of a bull that simply couldn't be tamed, this is him. Bushwacker was a bucking bull from the legendary Blake's Bucking Bulls, and he made his debut in the PBR, Professional Bull Riders, circuit back in 2009. What made Bushwacker stand out wasn't just his size or his strength, but his style. This bull was known for being nasty, unpredictable, and most importantly, nearly impossible to ride. Riders would have to be at the top of their game to even stay on for those 8 seconds, and most of the time, they failed. Bushwacker's most memorable moment came when he earned the title of PBR's Bull of the Year, a record-breaking 3 times. But it wasn't just the titles he won. It was his dominance in the arena that had fans in awe. His unpredictability made him one of the most feared bulls in the world. Riders feared facing him because even the best riders in the world, like Mauney and Shane Proctor, had a tough time with him. The fact that he retired with an astonishing number of buck-offs, riders who couldn't stay on, solidified his place in rodeo history. Bushwacker didn't just change bull riding, he elevated it. His legacy set the standard for future bulls, proving that it wasn't just about strength. It was about personality, unpredictability, and leaving your mark on the sport. Bushwacker's rides were explosive, wild, and left an imprint on every rider and fan who witnessed them. 4. Asteroid. Next up on our list is Asteroid, a bull that was so dominant, he made every ride feel like a challenge. Asteroid was a bull that no one wanted to face. If you asked the top bull riders in the world, they'd tell you that going up against him was the ultimate test of skill and nerve. Asteroid's career took off in 2008, and by 2011, he became a PBR World Finals contender, winning multiple titles throughout his career. He was known for his agility and the speed at which he could turn. A rider had to be incredibly quick to react to his every move, and his unpredictable spinning made him a nightmare for even the most seasoned riders. Asteroid's significance in the sport isn't just about his success, but about how his style changed the expectations of what a great bull could be. He wasn't just big or strong. He was quick, smart, and agile. His ability to turn quickly and buck with such intensity forced bull riders to adapt and train in new ways. Many of the riders who faced Asteroid talked about how, even when they were thrown off, they felt a sense of respect for the bull's incredible skill. He wasn't just an animal, he was a force of nature. His contribution to rodeo was immense, as he helped redefine what a champion bull should look like. And that's why Asteroid is on our list today. Without Asteroid's groundbreaking style, bull riding may have looked a lot different in the years that followed. Asteroid's agility and performance challenged the riders to dig deeper, practice harder, and stay sharp in ways that weren't necessary for earlier generations of bull riders. His influence didn't just change the bulls themselves, but also helped push the sport into new territory. If you didn't come prepared, you wouldn't make it out in one piece. 3. Pearl Harbor. Number 3 on our list is Pearl Harbor, one of the most iconic bulls in PBR history. Pearl Harbor didn't just buck riders. He left a lasting mark on the sport. Known for his insane power and speed, Pearl Harbor was a bull that could make the toughest riders nervous. When you heard his name, you knew you were about to witness something extraordinary. Pearl Harbor's rise to fame started in the late 2000s. His aggressive, unpredictable bucking style made him one of the hardest bulls to ride on the PBR circuit. But what really set him apart was his incredible consistency. For over 5 years, he was a staple in the PBR, earning the reputation of being a hard-to-beat bull that terrified riders from coast to coast. While not as widely known as Bushwacker or Asteroid, Pearl Harbor was crucial to the evolution of the sport. His impact was felt in the way riders had to adjust their strategy, training, and mindset when facing a bull like him. Pearl Harbor pushed the limits of what was possible in the arena and forced bull riding to evolve. Without bulls like him, the sport wouldn't be what it is today. Pearl Harbor made riders rethink their approach and adjust to a new level of toughness and endurance. He helped solidify the idea that a great bull wasn't just about physical size or power. It was about the complete package. A bull like Pearl Harbor could give a rider everything he had and leave him with a bruised ego if he wasn't ready. Despite his relatively short career compared to some of the other bulls on this list, Pearl Harbor's impact cannot be overstated. He elevated the sport to a level where the bulls were more than just an afterthought. They were the stars in their own right. 2. Red Rock. Coming in at number 2 is Red Rock, a bull whose legacy is impossible to overlook. This bull was a true pioneer in the sport, known for his long reign as one of the top bulls in the world. Red Rock had no equals, and his dominance in the late 90s and early 2000s made him one of the most feared bulls to ever set foot in the arena. Red Rock's biggest claim to fame came from his perfect ride-free record. He went 8 years without being ridden successfully. That's right, 8 years. No one could stay on him for the required 8 seconds. He became known for his insane jumps, rapid spins, and overall fierce attitude. Red Rock was a perfect example of a bull that couldn't be tamed. No matter how strong the rider was, Red Rock had a way of making even the best bull riders look like rookies. His impact was felt throughout the rodeo community, especially when it came to how bulls were treated, trained, and even perceived. Red Rock's undefeated streak became a symbol of the level of challenge that every bull rider would have to face in the years to come. The fact that Red Rock was undefeated for so long had a huge impact on the sport. His reign sparked a shift in how bulls were trained, treated, and respected. Riders couldn't just think they could hop on any bull and succeed. The bar had been raised. Red Rock made sure that the future of rodeo had to deal with some of the most powerful, intelligent bulls to ever enter the arena. His retirement in the mid-2000s marked the end of an era, but Red Rock's legacy continues to inspire both riders and bulls alike. Without a doubt, his place in rodeo history is one of the most important. Red Rock changed the sport forever. 1. Bodacious. And at number 1, we have Bodacious, the bull that redefined the sport of rodeo in every way possible. If you ask any rodeo fan who the greatest bull of all time is, most will tell you that Bodacious was the ultimate game changer. Bodacious was an absolute force of nature, a bull whose power and intensity were unmatched. He was known for his sheer strength and his tendency to buck with a fury that no other bull could replicate. When Bodacious entered the arena, it was a spectacle like no other. Fans packed in to witness the wild energy he unleashed, and riders were terrified of him. Bodacious made his mark in the 1990s and was known for bucking off top riders like they were ragdolls. The bull's most infamous moment came when he threw off one of the sport's biggest stars, Tough Hedeman, during a ride in 1995. The accident left Hedeman with a broken rib and serious injuries, making headlines all across the country. This was one of the most dramatic moments in rodeo history, and it showed just how dangerous Bodacious truly was. Bodacious was eventually retired after causing severe injuries to several riders, but his place in history is secure. He brought a new level of danger and excitement to rodeo, which made the sport not only more intense but more thrilling to watch. Bodacious proved that rodeo wasn't just about the riders, it was about the bulls too, and the bulls that dominated the arena were just as important to the sport's legacy. His ferocity pushed bull riding to new heights, making it more thrilling and unpredictable than ever before. He became the standard against which all future bulls were measured. Bodacious didn't just buck, it was like facing a force of nature, and that intensity raised the bar for every rider and every bull that came after him. There you have it, folks. These 5 bulls didn't just change the sport of bull riding, they transformed it. Each of them left a legacy that continues to influence rodeo today. Whether it was through their raw power, unpredictable bucking styles, or ability to push the limits of bull riding, they showed the world that the bulls are just as much the stars as the riders themselves. From Bushwacker's dominance to Bodacious ferocity, these bulls redefined what it meant to be a rodeo champion. They elevated the sport to new heights, forced riders to adapt and innovate, and left fans in awe of their sheer strength and tenacity. And most importantly, they proved that in the world of rodeo, the bulls are the true legends. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing content. Let us know in the comments which bull you think had the biggest impact on rodeo, and we'll see you next time for more exciting stories from the world of rodeo.